Like a fire. Shout out to everybody here. Nobody is more consistent. Nobody is more amazing. Nobody brings it harder than you. Than each and every one of you. You people are amazing. You showed up again. Blessings on blessings. You want some plain paper? Oh, while I'm live right now, my baby got some paper right in front of my big open. Are you kidding me? Here, take this plain paper and you go run to mommy. You can't say no to a baby even when you're starting your live, right? That's my Lego. Put it down. Put it down. It's too small. I'll get it later. Go, 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 go. Bring the plain paper to mommy. Good girl. You're such a good girl. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that music back up and running. Kind of like that fire track. I'm going to play it for myself. All right. 4-hour 200 SMA really holding up. Yeah, it did. It battled. 64,500 for Bitcoin. However, we are not out of the water yet. Really wanted to see us break back above 65.5. I mean, that's really what we want to see. So let's break it down. Let's talk about it in our Saturday morning stream. No days off. I would love to take the weekends off like all the other guys, but I don't do it. You know why? Because all the other guys do. Shout out to and girls. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We talked about this beautiful flag booming to the upside last night on the 7-minute time frame. It did. It made a beautiful move. We made gains. I got into this inverted head and shoulder. Should still be on my perpetual, really. It should be drawn on my perpetual if it's still there. There it is right here. So last night, I saw this inverted head and shoulder. I got in right in there. We got above the 200 SMA on the 1-minute time frame. So far, that is pushing us further to the upside. We're going to talk about it. Am I going to add to the trade? I took my profits because we kind of milled out, went sideways. I feel it was a good time to take some profits. So I did that. I does that. I do's that. I like to pay myself. It's something that a lot of traders don't know how to do. What did I do? What did I do? What am I doing here? I'm on the mixing board. Get him off the boards. The guys know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Get him off the mixing board. So could we still get a move here to the upside? We're going to break it all down. We're going to have some fun with Bitcoin and some coins that we're talking about today. We got into TON last night. Let's talk about TON right now. That was my trade of the night for the trading group because we could tell TON Moon, people were jumping into these TON memes. All right? TON memes are hot. They're going to break out again on the 1-hour time frame. They're going to continue. We're going to make massive gains on TON. It's going to $6. I love this. Look at this flag continuing to the upside. We got in down here last night. I'm still in. I got in at 424, and now we're above support and above resistance now, which is beautiful. So now you have a support at 456. We came back. We tested it. People wanted to buy more off of the 200 SMA, off the 21, which I tell you, wait for the 21 to touch price action. Wait for the stochastics to curve. And we got another move coming up to 579. I'm in gains right now. Who is gains? Who's got gains on the TON, baby? Who's got gains in the TON, baby? I called it last night. I made gains for myself and my crew, baby. Blessings on blessings. Shout out to everybody here on the live. AERO is hot too. You know what I mean? We just, we started kind of getting out there into the base protocol. Yeah, I showed you guys how to convert to base on the last live stream. Team, I want that taken out, and I want that turned into a short clip of some type, even a short. I want it as a short, I want it as an Instagram, and I want it as another actual bigger video that's like a minute long. I want 3 things out of that if I can, Sean. And that's when I show people, and it has to be 30 seconds, how to convert your Ethereum from base protocol, from ETH network to base. And that should be the name of the video. No, nothing clicky, nothing crazy. How to convert from ETH to base to get in on base memes, and to get in on base memes. And people will get excited. That video should go a little slightly viral, get it going. Or at least just make a few thousand views, get informational. Doge has a huge bull flag on the 1 millisecond time frame. This guy's funny. You need to learn to get on base, baby. That's funny, right? You need to learn to get on base. Get it? This guy's funny. You know what I mean? Hey, I was trying to steal home plate. Anyway, AERO still inside kind of what it looks like to me like some type of flag, right? And supporting this upper trend line. I'm going to seize. I got it. I'm okay. My back hurt when I sneezed, though. One of those. You know what I mean? Blessing Sam, baby, inverted head and shoulder on the bigger One on AITECH, 15 minutes above the 200 SMA. I love AITECH. I'm loading up. Shout out to Nicole Harris, who just became an exclusive lifer. Nicole, we love you. We appreciate you. And we want you to do amazing things with your life. So look, we have a low, we have a higher high, we have a higher low. I would expect a higher high in this beautiful uptrend. You can also kind of make it like this. It's in that bigger idea, but we could take away this top trend line. We could see this, and you can see we're just making this kind of an ascending triangle, a little flatter than a rising wedge, but showing signs of a rising wedge that wants to go parabolic. So, and see, charts can tell you where they're going, and then they can tell you where a narrative is going to take itself. So, like Aerodrome to 136 and beyond, I see Aerodrome going up to $20, $30, just like Cake and Uniswap did. Don't you understand? The biggest company that has the most money, that has battled everybody, that has taken on government entities, SEC and beyond, right? That provides more services to anyone around the world, really, Coinbase. Big boys. And they have, Coinbase Ventures has backed this coin. Don't you get it? I don't know. You do whatever makes you happy. Shout out to the channel sponsors here, iTrust Capital. We appreciate iTrust Capital. Get your Roth IRA or IRA settled over there. You can move it there today. Call your CPA. Call iTrust Capital. They'll figure it all out for you. And it's awesome. You can buy and sell cryptocurrency tax-free. Also, everyone that loves the ETF, you can't buy and sell the ETF today. What if Bitcoin has a huge dump and you can get in early or get in on the low? You can do that with your iTrust Capital account. You can't do that with the ETF. Also, if you go to the ETF, they're going to give you money, dollars, which you got to convert back to Bitcoin if you want it long term. iTrust Capital, you actually get the Bitcoin back when you're done with your account. It's actually pretty amazing. So I see AERO doing numbers. I'm already invested in AERO. I got in early and not too early, like 30 cents and stuff, but this thing is just ready to moon. That was the positional strength right here. I started getting in right there in this shoulder, head, right shoulder. Told me we were going to get a move to the upside. I trusted the right shoulder, and I got the move. I also trusted the Fibonacci that I had drawn here, and I had seen that we had retraced to that 706 in the golden pocket, and boom, we were gone, baby, gone. So my fibs have held me down many, many times. I'll hold you down, baby. Velodrome happens to move with Aerodrome, and we see a lot of movement here. Dude, a lot of coins green this morning, all right? And I was diligently working. Remember TokenFi? We talked about TokenFi. This thing was so hot down here when it first came out. Continued to rip. I first put this coin out. Remember, Token Metrics just talked about it. Man, I put so many things on your radar. Look at TokenFi, just absolutely doing damage. And look, you just pull the fib here, and you get in at the golden pocket. Bull markets are a lot simpler with their retracements. They have dumps, but the dumps are just very predictable. Right? Look at that. That's all you had to know is I buy 618s over and over again now. And again, I'll be honest, I just put in what I'm willing to lose, and I let it sit there for a month, 2 months, and then I get paid. You do whatever makes you happy. I have an amazing strategy that works for me. I'm showing you how I do it every single day here. If I didn't have a good strategy, I probably wouldn't be able to show up every day. You know what I mean? I have so much to hide, it wouldn't work out too well for me. But I'm in gains almost every single day in something. Sometimes I'll lose. I'm not always winning. But for the most part, I'm in some massive gains. You know what I mean? So look at Ton. I mean, this thing, we knew about TokenFi when it first came out, when it was only 3 cents. It's now 13 cents. So, hey, we regularly give you 5 to 3X's on the regular over and over again. Chirply. I gave you Chirply when nobody talked about it. I gave you Chirply down here when no one liked it. No one even knew what it was. Chirply on its way to the upside here on the daily with momentum. And I don't see why it won't continue to the target. Chirply up 85%, and I see it continuing for gains. No one else really talked about Chirply, and I got into it because I liked the chart. I was deep diving, and then what happened was, what did I see? Well, I ended up seeing that it was also on Token Metrics. So you could have been my surprise when I find a coin, I'm into it, and then I also see it on Token Metrics. It's pretty cool, man. Chirply's interesting. You might want to do a deep dive on that one. See what's happening. All right. MEXC token is also just getting a massive, massive run up. Right. MX token. MX USDT, right? This thing is, you know why? Well, they raised the fees. And now if you get into the fees, you get lower prices. And now they're more popular than they ever were.
So and also look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, above the 200 SMA. Like before they raised the fees, the charts were telling you that something was going to happen in the chart. Don't you find this weird? And I see MEXC token, and of course I love MEXC. And link in the description of MEXC if you want to jump on in. We do have a pinned comment here somewhere. Sean, anyone pin that comment for me? Anyone out there that can pin the comment? I need Burke, you should be able to pin the comment too. Ask the team to make sure you can pin the comment. I had some problem with pinning the comment myself. But there's like a comment with the live stream and the trading group and everything. I need that. I'm stuck at 112 miles in Vandom. Sam, I'm still learning the leverage, but the swing trade sauce you lay down has taught me so much and put me in so many gains. Soon I will be part of the trading group. Bless you. Thank you, Lakochi Coker, man. Coming through. Always one of you guys holding me down. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Putting you guys to the test, and you're always showing up. Man, I love it. So I see MEXC token headed to 513. And then bigger target really is higher here is the length of the leg to the next move here at 551. So MEXC token is blowing up. MEXC is blowing up. We got into MEXC token when it was like $1, less than that. Look, 20, 30 cents. January of 2020. It's amazing just to see how all these things have played out over time, right? If you want to jump into MEXC, if it's applicable in your area, there's people from all around the world here, all right? Join the MEXC, movement every single day here. There's someone on MEXC banging on them, all right? If I can get the actual website up without revealing my entire life, I try to hit this one. 0, now they have 0.1 spot maker and taker fees, less than almost everyone in the game, and 0.2. If you look, you'll find most people are charging you 0.06. So your Bybits, your bigger channels, all those bigger companies, you're gonna see you're just getting a way better deal with MEXC. They're smaller, they have to do that to break into the game. So, you know what I mean? Word on the street though is the owner of Bybit, or someone has something to do with Bybit, but I don't know. You never know. But word on the street. But MEXC token, man, doing damage. I like what I'm seeing for the MEXC token. And right now we're doing a promotion for the crypto lifers. All right. Let me get this up and running here. If you are a crypto lifer, deposit and trade to earn up to $20,000. All right, for the next 29 days. All right, if you jump on and you're one of the first net deposits in spot futures trading. So if you put $10 in, all right. So participants must make their deposits within 7 days and trade within 30 days. You see, all right. So event number 20 is up to $20,000, but you have to put in up to $500K and have a trading volume of 300 million. All right. Then if you put in 9,000, have a trading volume of 100 million. All right, 150,000 and a trading volume 100 million, 9K, and it just goes down all the way to if you have 50,000 and you have a trading and you deposit up to $3,000. So if you have a futures bonus of 50, if you deposit 3K, a futures bonus of 30, if you deposit 1K, a futures deposit of 150, you deposit 5K. 10K, and again, you just get a little extra right now than you normally would by using my link. So jump on it today. 100 net deposit in spot trading for futures. All right. This is another one too. So if your futures trading volume is above 10,000, receive 10 USD in futures. All right. And if you go 100,000, add 30 in futures. You see? So you can get up to $40 there, up to $50 here, and up to $10 here, all averaging 100 beans. Anyway, wow, Bitcoin just getting a massive surge to the upside. Boom, boom, boom for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's stop playing games here. But there's just so much to talk about. There's so much going on. And I like this flag here, right? And this flag seems to me like I want to break to the upside. I like when the 200 is turning. Do we get above the 15, 200? Yeah, see, once we break the 15, 200 SMA, we're going to skyrocket. So that tells me, man, I'm late to the party right here. So I have like 1 second to get in. And reason is I'd rather lose this trade when we get rejected by the 200, but I want to front run the idea too. I'm always weary trading on the weekends, but you have to remember, like, when the grayscale can't sell, there could be the people that are buying behind the scenes. You get it? So I am opening up a long here. You can see my stop loss is 64,233. You can see my target is 66,728. And I'm going for this $65,000 breakout. Bitcoin pumping to the upside. The second I show up, it's crazy. We get a short squeeze for BTC. This is BOOKMAP. Link to BOOKMAP in the description. Absolutely love BOOKMAP. And what you can see here, all right, is the idea that we have a bigger, just more liquidity above us. So you see 65, even 66,800, even $69,000. Now we see big red all the way down here, but we saw that before with 33,000, 39K. We never hit those areas. I really don't believe in these low ballers. If you were such a baller, why would you try to get such a cheap price? Hey, but anyway, so right now, just where I see the biggest liquidity is this red bar here, and this red bar here sends us back to 65,400 and even possibly to $66,000. So that is a beautiful program that APIs data from the premier exchanges and shows me what's happening to BTC. All right. I just realized that I had the spot up and running. I want to get the perp up and running. And look, once you get above the 200 SMA in the 15-minute, you're gone. How did I know that? Because I studied this. Now we're in the money. You're in the money nice if you just took the trade with me. You're in the money. Like, I just showed you how to enter a trade and immediately be green because I know where to enter the trades. I entered my trades around. Look, I made $100 in a second. Look at the fact. Look at that. I just gave you the greatest trade of your life. I just entered the trade right there and it boomed to the upside. Like, what else do you need? Like, that's an amazing move. Like, you just made $100 in a half a second. I mean, maybe you didn't. I don't know, but I just taught you, and I could see this happening. Look at the short squeeze. How did I know it was going to happen? How did I show up right when the short squeeze began? Unbelievable. To the upside. $65,000 for Bitcoin. We got the pump, baby. We got the pump. Who shows you how to do that? Nobody shows up during the short squeeze like this. There's no YouTuber that has done what I've done. I'm telling you right now. There's guys that have done amazing things. But not like this, man. Not like this. Nobody gets in immediately and shows you the candle exploding. And I've done this like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Like, I have witnesses to this. How many people have seen me do this? How many people have seen me open up a trade and watch it short squeeze within like 5 to 10 minutes? Put a 1 if you've seen it before. Put a 3 if you've never seen it. You think I'm out of my mind. All right. Sammy, the never quitter everyday hitter, baby. You know what I mean? There's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1. Almost every day. 1, 1, 1. Crypto Cash with the 1. Shout out to Crypto Cash for the beautiful alpaca. Look at all the 1s, man. Man, we do it every single time, baby. Every time I show up, we're making gains. We're spitting gains out. We're covered in gains. Look, I told you this was going to break out. I showed it to you. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Last night, you would have been in the right shoulder with me right here with the stop loss below the right shoulder. I gave the exact trade. It blew up again. Bitcoin at 65,400. I should have made so much more gains on this one. But again, I'm so happy. Dear Lord, thank you for the blessing to bring me on my live, to help people make gains every single day. You provided me with so much money in my life, so much beautiful opportunity. More than money, you brought me love, support, and thank you. How many people here on the live? I didn't give it a chance to see it. We got 1,229 people here on the live, 329 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches for the guy that just showed you how to make a buck pretty fast. Now, that's far away from the 21-day moving average. But I like that we're back above the 200 SMA on the 5-day chart. This is going to pump a lot of coins, too. This is big. And another big thing is we're breaking above the resistance of this like flag here. I feel like this was a flag. I feel like we had broken out of it, came back inside. You see what I mean? And the greatest thing, too, was we tried to get back inside the bigger falling wedge. And I talked about this. I said, if you break into this, you're going to fall down here. We never did. We tested the falling wedge like a retest. And now we're on our way back to the upside. 65,400 on the weekend. I'd be careful. Weekend trading is treacherous. I wouldn't be surprised if this reverses, but we did break above the 200 SMA. It's a very bullish sign. The last time the 15-minute did that, a huge move came there. Little move came there. So two
both times you made some gains. Really nice move there. Really nice move there. So the last 4 to 5 times it happened, it gave you 4 out of 5. It gave you a massive win. So I'm going to just, I'm going to go for the idea that once you break above the 200 on the 15, we're on our way to the upside, baby. And I like what I'm seeing. And that says that we're going all the way back to 71,447. That's going to be my target for Bitcoin. All right. And that's why I don't take a day off every single time I'm here, because I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to see you guys win. I might not make the perfect trade. I might not make the biggest gain every single time. But if I'm here, if I show up, if I put myself out there, I can help you. And look, this is free, right? Free of charge. I just gave a free Bitcoin trade the second I showed up. I showed you exactly how to get in, and who knew it was going to blow up like that? I'm a time traveler, right? Now, this is likely going to come back down to the 200 SMA. You see that? Smaller time frames usually come right back down to that 200. We need this to go sideways and make some type of flag now here on the 1 minute chart. So we can zoom into the 7, we can zoom into the 1 minute. And so, yeah, see how the 1 minute would expect itself to come right back down to that 1 hour. If we are bullish, I would almost feel like I could take profits now. But again, we want this to go more sideways, come back down, only be up 50, 60 bucks. But then this next flag could take us. Again, the 1 minute got above the 200 SMA. That's my go-to. You open up a trade right there, stop loss on the other side. You don't have to risk a lot. You'd already be in massive gains right now. Had I been watching the 1 minute and at a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder to the upside, right? So I look for my patterns. I look for my move above the 200, the low stochastics, and everything starts to flow, baby. And I can teach you this. I can teach you how to get down. I can teach you how to do this. I can teach you how to know what Bitcoin's going to do before it does it 90% of the time. I'm telling you right now, I am locked in with price action. People have seen me do amazing things for a long time. And again, it sounds like I'm bragging, but I put so much work to get here. So many hours of my life I dedicated. While everyone else went out to the bar and to the club, I was alone in the charts. While everyone went out to the party, to the beach, I was alone in the charts. While everyone else said, hey, my friends are bringing us to Las Vegas so we can go for that, that bachelor party weekend. I told a couple guys, I said, you know what, I'm sorry. I got work to do in the charts, So, I sacrificed my life for this accuracy, right? And now I'm here to bring it to you every single day. All right. I've done the trades. Problem is I have enough liquidity to make more than $2, so I just put in spot. But okay. But Jennifer, the universe is waiting to bless you at all times, and you can put 50 to 100 bucks if you learn your way. And I turned 200 bucks into $1,000. Like, you don't need a lot of money. You need a lot of know-how. I've seen people take $100, $1 and turn it into $100, Jennifer. Then I've seen them take the $100 and turn it into $1,000. I've watched someone turn $10 into $1,000. I'm not saying it's hard. It's due diligence. I know you do a lot, but I just want to push you to the limits. I want to push you further than you've ever been pushed. I want you to know that you can do something you've never thought possible. I want you to know that you got it. You can do this, Jennifer. Trust me, I was just as broke as you. I had nothing. I was in debt. My parents didn't give me a dime. I was in a 1-bedroom apartment working a night shift. I had no money. Everybody, I had no money. I had no money. I want to make this clear. I didn't have any money. I had nobody to call to give me money. I went to work. I did a night shift. I eventually started learning, and then I started gaining, and then I started the knowledge, and then you see what I mean? Everyone looks at me like, oh, we don't have what you have. I never had it. I didn't have a dime. And I'm not yelling. I want you to understand that it comes from within. All wealth comes from within. You are already wealthy. You just don't know it yet. You have to believe that you are the one that's going to create the wealth, and you will. Okay? You did the backtesting sweat so we wouldn't have to. That's giving to the 100th degree. I am very grateful. God bless you, man. You see it. A lot of people see it. And Jennifer, I know you see it. You're blessed. And I know you work so hard. And I feel your story. And sometimes I know you go through a lot. So don't mean to call anybody out. I just want you to know that you're all so special and beautiful. Like Jennifer, you are a miracle. And you're a beautiful person. And you don't even realize your true potential is even bigger than you'd ever thought. Because if 5 years ago, I thought I knew who I was going to be and no way. I had not even a thought where God was going to take me. I had not even a thought where God was going to take me. You know what I mean? And now look where we are. So you just trust that you are going to do something more amazing than you've ever thought possible. And you are such a beautiful person.
every one of you. But Jennifer, we're calling Jennifer out. We love you, Jennifer. You're the best. And we appreciate you. And it may seem hard at first, and it's not always perfect, but I'm telling you, somehow it works. There are no get-rich-quick schemes. Yeah, 100%, man. I've never sold someone a get-rich-quick scheme. I never said you're going to learn how to trade in a day. I've seen people take what I learn and within a day make gains, though. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It depends on what's going on. Wealth is built by the companies or the assets you invest in. God gives you the drive to learn. Amen. What was the other major changes in your life that you think set you on an upward trend? Getting rid of negative people. You know what I mean? And being able, and even if there was someone who you were related to, that being able to push, being able to decide what was negative and what getting rid of negative people and negative influences. I moved to Tahoe 25 years ago, had nothing, bought 15 alpaca rugs and sold outside the gas station. One rug led to 5, led to 10, led to 50, and the rest is history. Never give up. My dad said the same thing, Crypto Cash, we love you. And Crypto Cash sends me so much stuff all the time, right? And I get my kids, they've been playing with the other rug. They love that rug, by the way. But these are going to be up in my studio in my new house that I'm moving to next month. And I'm moving to a new house in Florida next month, everybody. I'm moving to Sarasota, Florida. May 1st, I move in, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! I'm just so excited, man. My life is changing in a massive way, and you guys are all watching it. And I can't wait. I'm not religious, but the moving negative people is God sent. I'm telling you right now, man. Once I remove negative people from my life, and only people that believed in me, only people that said you can, you will, you are the best, Sam, that's when my life truly changed. You know what I mean? Playing around with these people that didn't have faith in me, that laughed at me behind my back. Literally, there's people, because there's a lot of fake people out there. They'll hang out with you, and then they'll talk ish on you, but they'll still hang out with you. It's really weird. You know what I mean? I want to be around genuine people that change, that do beautiful things for beautiful people. So I wanted to take the gains, and I usually would have, because that was $100 really fast. The only reason I didn't is because that 15-minute got above the 200 SMA, and it just tells me that I should be able to ride into the sunset now. Like, we should never go below that. We should hold above that, but it's a chance we don't. It's a chance it's a fake out. We go right back below it. So only time will tell. Let's do a top-down analysis for Bitcoin. Cool little rally there, but, wasn't amazing. It's not like I made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm probably at $50 now, right? 62. But again, this trade could turn into the one. This flag looks nice to me. This is another mini. So you could scalp the one while you keep the trade open. You can scalp this while you keep you can have 2 trades open at the same time. You see? I can sit this and say, okay, now I want to get out at 66,728. Or the same place, but I want my stop to be at 64,851 or something. You see, and just go for the same thing again and add to the trade if needed, if you want to. Sometimes it depends. You got to feel it out. You can also add to the trade at a bad time. But look, the Stokes are low. The 21's touching. We should get continuation out of this to the upside. We're above the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. We have a lot of confirmation that I've backtested for years. So I have years of data, years of my subconscious mind behind me before I just run on into something and go willy-nilly. You know what I mean? So it looks like I'm doing what I'm doing, but like right now in the present moment, but I'm doing what had taken me years to figure out. Absolute years. All right. I really wanted to trade, but don't want to use a VPN to do so. Any suggestions for the US sites? I mean, you should be using a VPN, because what if you go somewhere, people are tracking websites and what you're doing. And if they see that you go to constant websites all the time, it's not that safe for you. So honestly, you should be using a VPN, man, for your safety, brother. Sam, the ETF at Grayscale was selling Bitcoin all week for the most part. Grayscale. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. I welcome you to my home. Florida is beautiful. A great place for your beautiful soul, Sammy. Congratulations on your success. Shout out to Caspicoin Pampin. We love you, man. Hola, fellow Nasty Nate. Shout out to Crypto Nate in the house. How is it amazing things happen when you go live? I think you need to go live more often. Hey, I can't go live every second of the day. Shout out to Justin Cashmore in the house with the 333s and the 777s.
Justin, I'm moving, man. I'm moving to Sarasota next month. May 1st, brother. May 1st, man. I know it's not a supercharger, but I really appreciate your dedication to providing us the information. I'm glad you made it in life. Most of us. Most of all, you got God. Bless you. Yes, shout out to Chief Santana. We love you, man. I only made it because I got God. I tell everybody that. The second you don't put God first, things start to fall apart. I'm telling you right now. The second you think that it's working out because of you and you're so special and it's awesome, things fall apart. The second you keep God first, things just keep going, baby. You make sure you give to others. You make sure you realize that it's not about you and your Lambos. It's about you and helping others. And if you put yourself first, others first, God will put you first. You know what I mean? If you put others first, God will put you first. Like it'll all work out. But you got to have faith. And see, that's where faith comes in. And you got to believe. See, people that give believe. If say you made $100,000 and you gave away 5,000 of it to a homeless person or someone that needed it, right? Think about it. You're telling the universe, I can make another $100,000. I'm not stressed. I know that I can get more. I know more is coming my way. So every time you give to somebody, you're telling the universe that you are strong, that you are powerful, and that more is coming your way. That's what you're saying. You're making a clear statement to the universe that you have it, that you got it locked in. Because your mentality is what keeps it locked in. And once you give, you keep the mentality locked in. It's just so amazing. I get it now. I finally get it all. I try to show this all to everybody. This flag's likely to break to the upside. My target is 66,000. And what's going to happen is we're going to close the weekly candle, right, above 65.5. That's all that Sammy wants. Remember, I've been saying it for days now. Anyway, let's slow down. But look at this breakout here on the 30-minute time frame, and the 30-minute looks like it's going to continue to the upside too as well. So it's flags on flags on flags on flags on flags. It all started with this flag last night. I got in because we were right below the 200, and I said, once we get above, we're probably going to pump. So I front-run the pump. I didn't start front-running that until way later on in my life, right? So this is likely to begin to pump. This flag is likely going to continue to pump, right? And we have the liquidity above us on BOOKMAP. It is the weekend. I wouldn't be surprised if we have low volume follow through and it doesn't happen, but only time will tell. All right, we'll see. We will see. We still got liquidity above us that matters, 66.5, 65.9, and 66,000 for Bitcoin. Yeah, but so this guy wrote this letter to me because, condolences. May this gift lift your spirits and bring your spirit to your mother and father alive forever in the realm of life. It was a dove of them, just like the one you saw of the Bitcoin one. What I like, he goes, this beautiful rugs were made by a small family that I support in the high mountains of Peru. They live in love as you do. They are poor and live from day to day, but they are the happiest people I know. It's so amazing. They live in the moment, as we all should do. I've been following you for many years now, but I'm not a trader, but I follow you more for your love that you share with others and your passion for life. Your energy and passion are contagious, and I can speak for everyone that follows you. Thank you so much again, and may all your dreams come true. Your friend, Crypto Cash. Seeing other people's real words, like you look at so much text on the screen, right? I just thought about, we look at so much computerized text, and it's like we don't see the words, the writings of others as much as we used to, right? As much as I did when I grew up in 1980. And so, just seeing these words on this paper, man, the real words and seeing it, blessings on blessings, man. And you have good writing too. It's neatly done. But that's amazing, So again, this could easily dump. You don't know what's going to happen. I like that we're above the 200 SMA on the 15. That's my faith in the move. Everything else kind of falls from there. I saw Doge making a move last night out of the inverted head and shoulder. Looked like Doge was going to break out. See? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. It is up right now from the entry at 16.5, but not up by much. I see Doge heading to 21. Crypto payments, something brewing here for Doge. Now, it could get rejected and come back down. It is a little overbought. But again, I would watch that inverted head and shoulder for Doge. Now we're going to start from the very beginning for Bitcoin. Yeah, that's actually pretty spot on. I don't really want to change that. I'll use the KuCoin chart. All right. So again, like we said, that's a beautiful inverted. Remember, here, we drew the right shoulder when we were here. We were like, oh, that looks like a right shoulder's going to get made, right? Remember that? Do you remember way back then? And this is why projection is so key. So not only do I have the liquidity locked with BOOKMAP and the short squeezing, but I got projection on lock, all right? I got the projection, quantum projection theory, where I can see what's going to happen beforehand, put it out there, and then play it if it works. You know what I mean? It's amazing. I mean, that's a bull flag right there on the 15-minute. All right, we're back in time, but you can see that. Anyway, so didn't play out. Look at that. Not always. Point is, you got back above the 200 SMA. Such a bullish sign for me. And now we are in the money. Look at 65,300 for Bitcoin. The flag is playing out just as I suggested it would. BTC on the 1 minute time frame. No hesitation. That's what I've learned about trading. You hesitate, you get bagged. And so look, this is the flag here that I just showed you is going to break out. Why? Because it touched the 21 and the Stokes were low. That's my system. I teach this over and over and over again. 7 days a week. Why am I here every day? Why don't I take a day off? Because I get adrenaline rush from teaching. And I'm a guy that chases adrenaline. So I always thought I was going to do like, you know, fast car racing or jump out of a plane. I can't do heights and I can't jump out of a plane. But I like kind of fighting. I like, you know what I mean? I do like adrenaline. I am a bit of an adrenaline junkie. When I'm live, I get an adrenaline. I do. Right now I'm live. I could mess up. Something could happen. I have to be on point, right? I'm taking a risk every time I'm live. Okay? And I got to be in control. I got to make it happen. I got a live trade. I got to make sure I could win in front of people. That's a rush, right? So it takes care of that adrenaline rush. And then I learned that when I teach people, I feel the best. So today I'm going to feel amazing because I did what I had to do with my life. I taught people. I gave away something for free today. I wasn't a Scrooge about it. I didn't say, hey, join my trader group and I'll give you this update for Bitcoin. I gave it to you live. I didn't hold back, right? I didn't say, hey, I'll show you how to trade this flag if you join my trading group. No, I showed you how to trade the flag live right now. I gave away my special sauce right now. I did what I said I was going to do right in front of you. That's why you guys believe me, because I do what I say I'm going to do immediately. It's a constant cycle of the yes. You know, no BS here. You don't even have to question it. The other people, you have to be like, well, I don't know, I can't. Here, you don't have to think about it. You just have to show up every single day and get the knowledge that you deserve, because you deserve it. Shout out to the 1,580 people here on the live, 497 likes, 500 likes. Let's get the likes. Let's get 1,000 likes here. Why 1,000 people afraid to hit that like button? Come on now. 499 people. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Let's get real. Let's become lifers, man. Lifers do it. Lifers hit that like button. Lifers make it real, baby. Let's go. This ain't your average YouTube channel. I said this so many times. Come on now. Don't give me average likes. This ain't your average channel. We don't do average things here. Let's not have average numbers and average. That's why we have above average analytics here at this channel. Let's go, baby. Let's stop playing games. I don't want to be around with half people. I want to be around with people that go all the way, baby. So if you're not ready to hit that like button and go all the way with me, you're not a lifer, baby. Let's go. So look, there's a bit of a double top there on the 1 minute. Tells me I may want to take some profit on my first trade of the day. So I snatched my first $100 on a Saturday morning. Are you kidding me? I didn't even expect to win. Now I solidified a win. Boom. Now, had I got in earlier too, I might have stayed because I got on a little later than I wanted to. So if the price does reverse, I'm going to have to eat that. And I don't want to do that, right? That was a 275 risk reward ratio too as well, right? I don't know why I'm like doing it so small, ball. But see, I got resistance at 65 for, really 65.5, like 475, like the weekly. It's that weekly, we got to break 65.5. It's so important. And I saw the stochastics were high. That's why I took some profit. There's a chance we kind of bounce soon, though, right inside of this, or we dump. You never know. The key is not going back in until the right moment. So you don't give back what you earn. It's real time. I'm not a bot. I actually sneeze. The guy's real. So 67,765. Stop is 64,471. Now we risk double what we had because we're already up 100, right? So I'll risk 200 for 6. We get above this key level, I'll add to the trade yet again. I like this flag. We're above the 200 on the 50 minute. I have to remind myself that's a key unique place to be. You don't want to miss out on that. So I got to remind myself that it's a key good spot to be in on the trade, right? And if you got in last night when we went in back down here, you're in the money huge. Our entry was around 65,000 even, right? Or 64,000 even, I believe. Yeah, 64 even. I got in last night in front of the whole trading group. I gave you guys the login. You're up huge now. I mean, you're up over $1,000. How could you beat that on Bitcoin, you know? And now this thing's moving just like I said. Right when I entered the trade, you're up. That's the fastest $15 you can make. Like, I don't know what else to show you. I'm the king of 3%. I showed you how to capture 3% pretty fast, right? And look, I mean, now you got to look at shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. That's a cup and a handle, you see? Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Inspiring and trading and life. Thank you for sharing your most valuable assets with us. Shout out to Brian Peterson. Welcome to FL. Could you please check BOME? Thank you. Shout out to K Cannon. Sam, I would like to know your analysis on Bitcoin Cash. Thank you so much. Even if you don't, bless you. Pedro Ramos, we love you. And look at this thing about to do damage now. We can kind of make this tight. And that looks like a breakout is coming for Bitcoin to the upside. We already locked in gains, but we got more gains coming. That just looks, I'm going to go aggressive. I shouldn't go so aggressive, but I'm going to be aggressive here. Two for six, like 3 times in a row, you know? Oh, that's the perfect, the dip bar entry. Bling, blang. Anyway, let's take a look here. Wow. I'm excited, baby. I didn't know this was going to happen when I went live today. I had no idea it was going to happen. I just went live. I threw my hat in the ring, baby. So you throw your hat in the ring and you see where it goes. You know, and that's why every single time you take a chance, something good happens. See, that's why when I used to work an old job, it was show up at 9 to 5. No offense. I mean, I still took a chance. I went to work, but it wasn't much of a chance, right? It was the same job, the same people, and they were waiting for me to show up, and I had tasks, and so like I wasn't taking much of a risk. You know what I mean? I had a paycheck waiting for me, and I was just kind of, you know, going through the motions. I didn't go and say, hey, I could make a logo and see what happens. I could try to go on YouTube and see if people respond to me. Like, that's a risk. Like, that's a real life move. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling you, go and do something that makes you uncomfortable. You think I was comfortable the day I said I'm going to quit my job and do YouTube and start trading for a living? You think I had all the answers? You think I knew it all? Come on. God provides, everybody. If you have faith, God provides. That's all I got to say. If you have faith, God does provide. BOME looks good. Also, a Saturday, 50-minute bouncing off the 200 nights with the 1-hour bullish div. It's pretty cool. I'm still in BOME. EU is banning private wallets. Sheesh. Weird. I wrote down my rules in a rule book and handwrite all my trades. I do miss some trades, but my win rate has been getting better. Sticking to the rules. I love it, man. Amen. Amen. Lifer, if you decide to give out a gifted membership, I could really use one. Currently watching you while door dashing. Shout out to Johnny Crypto Corner. Are you going to put in the work and the effort? Are you going to complain? Are you going to push yourself all the way to the limit? Do you want it bad enough? I need to know you want it bad enough, man. I want someone so passionate, ready to go. When I put someone in the group, I want to make sure I really put the best person for everybody else in the group. I put some people in the group that didn't always pan out to be the best people. You know what I mean? One time I gave a guy a free membership. A month later, he was the biggest complainer in the group. I couldn't believe it. Actually, it's happened 2 or 3 times. People that pay for it don't complain because they want it bad enough, right? And I sound rude right now, but I'm just telling you a true story. Simon Pierce, I took a chance 3 months ago for my family. I was miserable. Sold my car, put all my savings into crypto. Look at me now. Love your channel. Thanks for the teachings, man. Shout out to Simon Pierce. We love you. We appreciate you. My portfolio is Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Doge, Tesla, DraftKings. Let's see what happens in the long term. Anybody else experiencing extreme buffering with Sammy's stream today? No. It must be your internet at your home. Yeah. Everything looks great on our end. I would get a buffering report. I would get notifications, and we have no notification. Stream is in excellent condition. I also have here excellent condition here on YouTube, but you never know. You never know. So here, we talked about the fact that the weekly could come back to the 21. This is our worst nightmare scenario, all right? And we would come back to the 50,000, all right? It's more likely we would just bounce off 60K. We already kind of did that too as well, which is interesting. So that may not be on the cards for the weekly, but it's definitely something that could happen, and we'll see it. The 4-hour will lose the 200 SMA, and we'll be able to pivot to that, to what happens there. So just we have to see that that's possible. Previous resistance looks like it held its support here, right? Resistance, kind of resistance there. We bounced on the wick. So what I want to see is the 3-day chart begin to make some type of bear flag, or even, a bull flag, or even like an upward trending flag. It could do something like this, right? We don't know how the flag's going to play out. We wouldn't like it to go further. It could continue down. That's the thing. It could meet this 21. And all 3 of these are bullish to me. Bitcoin comes back to 54,000 and bounce. Bullish. Bitcoin goes sideways. Bullish. Bitcoin goes further to the upside. Bullish. The most bullish is the upward trending flag. And this is the twisted sister. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we project it into the future. Whichever one it picks, we are able to figure out. It's like when you're in a forest, there's 3 ways to go. You're going to have to pick one of 3 ways. So we want to see if we could do something like this. If this trend line bounces up and we make an ascending triangle. So it's kind of cool. If we get the bounce here, the ascending triangle, if we get a 3-day bounce, in 1 day and 9 hours, if we get this and we start doing something like this, then we just know that 100K is coming. 108,000. 108,000 would be the target of this flag. It's so crazy how 100K is now coming into play. Like it's actually one of the numbers that I'm bringing up. It's just how it happens. My TA just eventually brings in the future, right? Slowly but surely, and you can see these levels, $97,000, $108,000 for Bitcoin. Unbelievable, right? Bitcoin struggling right now at 65, 180. Not doing too well on the trade. All right. But it's still inside the flag. All is well. Kind of a double top, though. See this? You know what I mean? We got resistance at 65.5. Really, the weekly resistance is not good. Holding us down right now for Bitcoin. All right. What a beautiful morning. Accounts up $10,000 in the morning. You gotta love that on a Saturday. You gotta love that on a Saturday. All right. Let's see what the super chats and the deep dives are. Wow, getting a move down to 65. I may cut off the trade. It's like a double top there. Doesn't look amazing. We're going to have to get a bounce. We have to bounce soon. Sometimes red and green candles look the same to me because I'm colorblind. It's kind of crazy, right? Looks like a double top to me that wants to dump on us back to the 200 SMA. You know what I mean? Huh. Weekend trading is tough. I'll tell you that. That's why I'm usually in and out. I tell myself, see, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, I might stay in the trade. On a weekend, I'm out. I'm out faster. I cut off the losses faster. I take the gains quicker because I know that there's lack of liquidity. Let's see if this 65,000 level can... We want to see this level hold. We break this level, I'm out of the trade. Tells me to be out of the trade already. $60 right now. Yeah, I don't like that. I took the trade off for a $60 loss. I'm 19. I retire tomorrow. Have faith is what kept me alive. Learning trading is what keeps me financially sovereign. Asia did well with lack of liquidity. Going to get the bounce at 65.80. We need another dip before we continue to new highs. 1,700 people watching, 750 likes. Help the channel, folks. I'm a small business owner, baby. People forget that. Us YouTubers are small business owners. That's what we are. You know? We're a big part of the economy, man. We move. We buy things on Amazon, right? We hire people. We do all sorts of stuff. Look, nice little double bottom here now for Bitcoin on the low stoke. We're above the 200 on the 15, which gives me confidence in the trade. So 3-day chart, let's move on to the daily now. So you can kind of see what I see brewing here on the 3-day chart. And my projections are just, and we get that beauty of, that's the beauty. God gives us all unique brains. Nobody sees the TA exactly the same. So when the market maker tries to manipulate humans, it can only manipulate the herd. It can't really manipulate me that much because I don't think like the herd. And it needs the herd because it needs the herd's liquidity. So if I don't think like the herd, I'm obviously not going to get wrecked like the herd. You see? I'm going to trade differently. My dad never followed the herd. And he always told me to never follow anybody, Sam. And then it's all about hidden bullish. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. That's a strong hidden bullish divergence. Tells you that you're likely going to continue to the upside. You take the length of this pole. You swing that, and it gives you $88,000 BTC. And 88 keeps coming up for me many, many times. I'm not saying this is guaranteed. Bitcoin could dump in 2 seconds. I'm open-minded here, but we will see. So look, the trade's back up 45 now. I did cut it off 60, back up 45. So now I'm still up about $80, right, on the day. That's a beautiful double bottom that could really play out there to the upside. Let me show you it again. Just see this double bottom. Still time to get inside that trade. That's a 68% chance it's going to break out because it's double bottom. But you got to do you. It got to fit your trading style, your education. Never do what you see someone do on YouTube. You got to understand it. You got to learn it yourself and then put it to practice, okay? Did I know we were going to be live trading going crazy right now for Bitcoin? No, I had no clue. Back up another $73. Let's go. I put $1,000 in this one. 33x leverage, basically $32,293 trade. And that one's starting to pump pretty nicely. We're getting the breakout now for Bitcoin. We got momentum on the stochastics. The low stochastics were your entry. They're amazing on that 1 minute time frame. All right, so I see some. Now, what's the bearish scenario? Like, we're hyping all this stuff up. Dude, look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is about to blow inside of an inverted head and shoulder. Tells me to make a bigger trade on the bigger time frames with my BTC trades, right? And, I like what I'm seeing there. So I'm going to open up another trade here. I am. You can make 2 trades when you're trading. You can do a BTC USD, which I keep Bitcoin here, right? I keep 0.16 Bitcoin. I want all this Bitcoin. You guys saw me. It was a massive trade. I've been trading this little bit of Bitcoin into more Bitcoin. I want to turn this into 1 Bitcoin futures trading. 10x it, right? So there's the beautiful trade right there, right? On the smaller time frame. And it holds different charts, so you can have one chart up on one thing, you know what I mean? And this is an inverted head and shoulder. They break out 68% of the time. So if I just rest my mind, put my faith in the fact that these trades play out more than they don't, right? The fact that we got above the 200 SMA. Now, the second we lose the 200 SMA, the trade's over. The Stokes are pushing to the upside, which gives me momentum. And I got a neckline here too as well. Excuse my sniffling. So look, a 3-3 risk-reward ratio. Look, and I didn't even try to do that. So crazy, right? So my take profit will be 75,717. My stop will be 62,190. Now that's $6,000. I either make $6,000 or I lose $1,800. You see that? And there you go. That's going to be a USD trade, right? Not necessarily. I can always go back here to the USDT and here hide other, and you can see both positions at the same time now. Okay. And I'm just playing the bigger time frame idea. Again, there's high risk going on. It's not perfect. Look at this flag. Flag looks, look, it's getting rejected. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder now. Just resistance at the $65,400 level. So you got some resistance on the 1 minute here. Gonna have to work through that. 6K would be great moving money. Amen. That was an institutional funding candle, not retail. Still stuck in the flag. I think it's going to squeeze tighter on the more bounce to the inside. Yeah. Don't think, man. Just trade what you see. I don't think anything when I'm trading. It just, you know, that's a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. I'll tell you right now, that could dump on you. You know, you got low stochastics pointing down. That looks like it's going to dump. Tight moving averages with the 200 away usually gives you the pump or dump to it. Wouldn't be surprised if we settle right back down to 64.8 here and they slam us. So just be careful. Be careful. Everyone wants to go for the palm. I go for the protection. You get it? See? It's a big difference. It's about not losing more than it is about winning. All right, if that makes any sense to you, I hope it does. All right. Futures at 65,130. But see, I see this dumping down to that 200 on the 32nd. It's when these get tight, you dump down to the 200. I just seen it so many times. We would have to get a bounce here. It's looking like it definitely lost the trend line. You see that? It lost the trend line. We are on a very small time frame, so don't get too crazy. The key is to stay on the 15 with a stop on the other side of the 200 and see how long you can hang. But look, overbought and resistance. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It looks like we hit resistance. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Resistance. You got to flip that to remain bullish. 15 minutes says it could dump on us. 1 hour is overbought too. Look at 1 hour is extremely overbought at resistance. So now again, I traded the bigger time frame. I don't care. I'm gonna let that fly. But the 1 hour doesn't look amazing right now. So I got some big signals. The 15-minute shows love. 1 minute could try to bounce again here. In a bullish rectangle, right? 65,000 desperately trying to hold here for Bitcoin. I've been following a possible inverted head and shoulder on the 1 hour. Bitcoin started on the 16th of March. The move would be civic value. Yeah, we've been showing that for weeks, man. A week or two. 61, then 59, then 52, then we blast for the real fun. Who knows, man? See? I don't say stuff like that. You know where Bitcoin's going. I don't think so. Yep. New launch pad. Ton up. Pumping. Farm it up. Ton up. Ton up. Dude, ton is huge. And we knew ton. We knew. See, I follow narratives. So, not much more for Bitcoin, right? Back to 5 beans for ton, and we said this thing was going to rip. We showed it to you here, 477. I got in at 424. And so I'm going all the way to $6, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Right? Unlimited supply. I just can't. Hey, it's all good, man, as long as it's getting used. Sam, have you looked or used the Wyckoff chart? Could this be phase B? Too many people think they know Wyckoff and they don't. I know what I'm doing. My system is stone cold. See, everyone's using everyone else's system. They're using Wyckoff. That's what someone else. My system is I sat alone and built my own system, man. I don't need anybody else's. I go over Wyckoff and I see it, but I can see the market in my own way, man.
Don't you understand? I'm on another level, bro. Not trying to be rude, but I am. You know? Gala broke out of the falling wedge finally. Sam, could you check Pika, new token? New all-time high, then 50s again. Nah. My stop is at 64,356 and 64,471. All right. Can you look at Solana, please? Do you do super chat requests or just on the weekdays? Yes, anytime. Okay, let's take a look at the super chats here. Can you look at Doge? Blessing Sam, baby inverted on AITECH. Let's look at Doge and AITECH. I like AITECH a little more, and I own more of it, so AITECH. So AITECH is starting to try to make this movement here, see? To me, it's making what looks like a symmetrical triangle. I'd like it to actually make a bigger move here and consolidate inside of a bigger triangle, see? This is what we're looking for, something like this. And at the end of the day, it's inside of its own ascending triangle here, right? And it'll move to the upside above the 200 SMA on that 33 minute. 1 hour looks good to me too. Kind of a shoulder, headed shoulder, kind of a, that's your low. You had a divergence in a way, you bounced off of it. Seemed like that's $26 was your low for AITECH. I see it consolidating it eventually, however it figures it out, making its way further to the upside. I'm in AITECH, so I'm bullish on it, but I'm also, again, it has resistance. It must break back above 34 to be bullish. It must flip to 1 hour 200 SMA, or it's going further to the downside. So we're at a, Bitcoin just took a nasty spill to the downside, all right? And I told you that 30-second chart wanted to come down to the 200. I could see it. I could smell it. See? I told you, because when these moving averages are tight, you're going to come to the 200. Now we need a bounce or something. You don't want to lose the 200 on the 30-second chart. You want to bounce back inside. So now you're looking for this, which is crazy, but you're looking for a shoulder, head, right shoulder. You're looking for a bigger pattern to consolidate, which may happen. That's why you keep a stop and you go from there. All right? And you can't stress your bigger trades. You just got to let them sit. That's what I do. When I'm doing a bigger trade, I'll let it sit. All right? Just have faith. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be fine. That's how I do it. You need that bounce now, though. We already talked about Doge and the inverted. Yep. I went over that in my group. Someone said skid on Solana on deck screener. Let's take a look. Look at there's so many soul check. Twitter bird. So weird. Remember, you asked me about skid before. It went up to the highs and then kind of skidded all the way back down for a double top. It is higher than it used to be. And it's kind of making a giant Adam and Eve. You see this? I mean, look for it to make a giant Adam and Eve, which could make a big move to the upside here. Very interesting. Hold me to this, see if this happens, but the odds of this happening are very, 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 very likely. I've seen these play out over and over again on every asset. That'd be only almost a 3x, but pretty nice, right? Bitcoin back at 65,000. Looks like that was just a liquidity grab. Believe me, the weekends are crazy. Be careful trading on the weekends. They're sketchy. Very sketchy. You're not going to get the same price action. It's going to be a lot more volatile on smaller time frames. My man asked about MEMEAI. Let's take a look at MEMEAI on MEXC. I mean, it's got the word meme. It's got AI in it. Like, you think, how could it lose, right? I've seen this before. It's got the shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. See, it's a complex inverted head and shoulders, slanted though. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. And then I omit the shoulder out of the falling wedge. I've done this like hundreds of times.
I mean, again, it seemed to have bottomed. It has resistance. Look for it to break back above this key resistance here. That one, that's like Bitcoin's, resistance too as well. All right. Double bottom there as well, so just be careful. And Bitcoin getting slaughtered right now in the morning. Just be careful trading on the weekend. In and out, in and out, in and out, fast. If you can't trade fast on the weekends, do not trade the weekends. The weekends will shred up your great gains throughout the week too. Do not force trades on the weekends. I don't care how good it looks or how you want to do it. But Sam, you just traded on the weekend. I did, but I was in and out. And it was pretty choppy, if you ask me. It wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? So, MEMEAI looks like it will continue. My target is 3756. Look at it on your daily time frame. Just getting started, 12-hour. Yeah, the 12-hour says it's about to erupt. And you pull the Fibonacci on that, and you came to like the 886 retracement. I mean, somewhat of an Adam and Eve. This thing could meme. This thing could meme. It could meme, baby. It could meme. Get it? That's a 250% gain coming out of MEMEAI. Write that down. Take a picture of that. And again, I don't think I'm going to trade it. It's very high risk, but it's out there. Let's look at props base that my man said he got in. Massive gains to the upside for 100. Look, I gave this to the trading group, and it hit the target to the upside, 117% gains. I don't know what else I could do. I gave you guys this trade 2 days ago inside the trading group. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Look, radar reminder, props, USD, props base. And I'm showing you it's breaking out. It's about to make a move to 089522. Low stochastics, hidden bullish divergence, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. There's your before, and there is your after. Look at it hit the target too, exactly, for gains. You could say right there for the beginning, about 68, 50, 65% gains from that move. Bang, 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 bang. And 64,860, Bitcoin getting slaughtered, right? When you long-term trades on leverage, you just got to kind of let it do its thing, all right? The key here is not to lose the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. That's what we're going to look at. $65% gains out of the cup and handle. Nobody's doing it like this. Nobody has a name named after them after a trading pattern. Sammy Cup and Handy, Samuel Cup and Handle. I do it every single day here, 7 days a week, without a day off. It sickens the haters. They can't take it. People try to hate on me, and they made so many gains, they just couldn't. You know what I mean? They're like, I can't hate on this guy. He's made me too much money. He's taught me too much. I wanted to hate on him when I first met him, and I couldn't. We've turned so many haters into lovers, and I don't even like to mention it, but we flip it. We flip the frequency so many times here. I see this thing continuing, wait for it to flag out again, and you know what I mean? I'll put an alert here, and I'll put out when I see the time again to get in. I'll show you guys when it's likely going to make another move. This is all based on technical analysis. I don't know the company. I don't own any of this coin. I'm not shilling anything. Just straight up education every single day. America, let's get it. Woo! Shout out to Tucker. Where do you see Gala Games? Inspiring and trading. Lifer, thank you. Lifer looks at MEMEAI. Have you heard of it? Just got in. Looks like a 50x on log scale from the bull flag target. Can you take a look at the 4-hour for skid? We took a look at that. Sam, thank you for the call on props. Banging to the upside. Amazing. Inspiring, yep. Welcome to FLA, baby. We have towns that hire us for our services, so it's free for the public. I have seen through the years that people could get things free out of the worst customers. Yep. I'm ready to make that switch for my night shift and wearing the same pants. Would love a membership, brother. Mom says I should do a private lesson. Shout out to Jay Knutson. You do whatever makes you happy, my friend. I don't think you need the $300 private lesson. I think you just need to show up every day and join the trading group. All right. If I wanted to gouge everyone, I would say, hey, come for that 1 hour. Now, I'm not saying it's not amazing. An hour with me, it will blow your mind. It is worth $300, but I think you'll remember it for the rest of your life. I think you'll be like, wow, that's the best $300 I ever spent. But I also don't want to gouge people. I want you to learn. So I'm here every day giving it for free. I could hide a lot of it. I could play games and just show you the gains and do a lot of bait and switch, but I don't do that. Okay? Can you check out Phantom? Can you check out ORDI? And can you check out BOOM? BOME, Book of Memes. All right, let's take a look at Book of Meme. Huge run up, dump back down to the Fibonacci. Right, golden pocket. That's usually where you start to get a move back to the upside. It did get a move. Now it's flagging. Let's look at the smaller time frame, more detail. I mean, that's got some kind of cup and handle vibes. Done with you. Done with you. Done with you. Done with you. I got a cup and handle out of this thing. Almost in a symmetrical triangle, though, which is, you know. But the 1 hour has momentum. Even though we went all the way up, I didn't sell my boom. You know why? Because I saw, I was in a coin before, went up high, and I sold like WIF when, and if I held WIF for 2-3 months, so I'm gonna give BOME, the Book of Meme, it's 2-3 months. You know what I'm gonna give it its time. I see this as a cup and handle that wants to break to the upside here on the 1 minute time frame. I mean the 1 hour. Sorry, forgive me for misspeaking there. Just be careful. Don't conglomerate your stop losses all in the same place, but somewhere in below that point of control could be a good idea there. I like what I'm seeing for this. Possibly 64% gains coming out of Book of Meme. All right. On the weekend trades, if you're here with me today, you're super dedicated. So I feel blessed that you're with me. I'm not in a trade right now, just to make it clear. All right. I'm ready to make the switch for my night shift and wearing the same pants. Hey, man, it'll happen if you let it. Phantom's been hot. Andre Conje came back. They got Sonar. Like, things are just, or Sonic. I mean, something's brewing here with Phantom, right? And so you got your leader back. Andre Conje is back with Phantom again. Creating that buzz, baby. Creating that love. And, you know, Phantom, one of my favorite coins. I see it making a pretty big splash. And it's already 107. A little overbought. Let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame now. But I'll be honest, man, this thing is hot right now. Andre Conje is back. It's making a big statement. I wouldn't be surprised if Phantom does numbers and decouples from the market just for a couple days. Does its own thing. Because the news is just so euphoric for all those Phantom holders and the people that were into Phantom. I was a big Phantom guy at 19, 20 cents, so it's awesome, right? I would watch Phantom for that narrative, that Andre Conje narrative. You see? Every day the narrative is changing. Trying to stay up on that narrative or staying up on that narrative is so crucial and key. Okay. Remember token in, this thing was hot, and then it wasn't, right? Everybody, if I get 1,000 likes, I'll give you what's trending here on Token Metrics. So we got 1,600 people here. Give me 1,000 likes. I'll give you what's trending on Token Metrics. That costs you money. You have to pay Token Metrics to get that information. And shout out to Digital Cryptocurrency World, gifting 10 memberships to the lifers. Super nice of you to do that. Can you check Bone? Like Bone and Leash, right? On Shiba Swap. On Shweba Schwappy. Schwappy Schwoomy. BOME had a huge pump up to the upside. Bounced off what looks like a beautiful 786. Kind of a shoulder head. Yeah, double bottom with a flag. Following the rest of the market, but it's in this beautiful fallen wedge, right? Shiba eventually gets its move. Bone will get that move. I believe in Bone long term. I really do. I think I have some bone, or I have some leash from way back in the day, though, the last rally. I'm not going to trade this. I think there's better coins out there with better narratives at the time. But if you're into it, there's a chance. The idea is it's made a low and a higher low. It's above. You want to see it never break this 786 fib level. Very important it stays above that level. Could go to 198 though. That's its next measured move. All right. Thank you for becoming a new member. We appreciate all the new members here today. We appreciate you more than you would ever know. We love you. We live in love. Love is the strongest frequency in the world. If you live in love, you cannot be denied. I figured that out, and I kept using love every single day of my life. So I use the word love hundreds of times a day. I tell my wife I love her, my kids I love her, and I live the word of action in love. My dad said love is an action word, Sam. You can say I love you all you want, then don't come home, in trouble, right? If they're doing the wrong thing and you know better, you go your own way, my dad used to tell me. A bunch of kids are doing something and you know it's wrong, you better walk away and go your own way. You got to be able to be a man and be by yourself. My dad said this. I was 8 years old. He said, you got to be able to be a man and go by yourself. He said, I don't ever want to hear that you followed some kid into trouble. I said, if you're the one that did it, I hope you robbed the bank. You know what I mean? That's how my dad said it. He said, I don't mind you doing, if you're going to get in trouble, you get in trouble yourself. Don't be a follower. That's probably what his dad told him too. And that's what his dad told him. So I come from leaders. I don't come from followers. If your dad didn't tell you not to be a follower, then your dad didn't do it right, in my humble opinion. And again, I shouldn't criticize your father. Maybe everyone learned something different. But, I attempted to have a son. One time had a daughter. I attempted to have a son again. Had another daughter. But I love my daughters. I attempted a third time to have a son. I had another daughter. And my wife's pretty done. But I am Muslim, which permits me to have multiple wives. So she said maybe when I'm like 60, I can have another wife, and then I can try for my son later on. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that at another time. Right now, I'm a happily married man, and I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But I just would like to bring a man into the world at one point. So that's all. That's all. That's all. You know what I mean? Shoulder, head, and shoulder to the upside here for ORDI. Back to 76, and ORDI's been tough. I got into ORDI months ago at 58, and it's been a long road. It really has. Like, there's been so many other coins that would have made me way more money. ORDI's been kind of just chopping along. BRC20s will come back and eventually get their move, and this is an inverted head and shoulder, but the 4-hour looks good to me. I mean, I see a move coming out of the end. I trust the pattern. So, I trust the pattern more than anything else. ORDI. And we're not done with Bitcoin. We're going to show you that 15-minute, but we are winding down on the show here on the weekend. I usually don't go too long. I can't believe I'm gone as long as I did. It's Saturday morning. But you people responded and you love the show, so the show just I give what the people want. You got 1,700 people here. I'm gonna give you guys a show. Okay? So, and we get a different group of people here because it's a different time zone, right? It's just a different day, different people. I love it. I love it. I love it. Back above 65,000 for Bitcoin. Can we get it? Looks like we're going to do it. Love what you've been doing for the crypto community. Massive blessings to you, brother. Could you have a look at Ponky Coin? Thank you. Shout out to San Pellegrino. I love that. I drink that all the time. Memes on base look like they have huge upside. Bodge, Base Shiba, Brett, Toshi. What do you think? I agree. And I put it out to the trading group, and I already gave them the whole list. And you guys, basically, what it comes down to, you got to pick a meme. You know what I mean? I picked Normie. So, let's see. So far, I'm down. Sad to say. Maybe I picked the wrong meme, but again, this narrative might take a couple months to play out. We're a little ahead of the game here. But I got into Normie on the base protocol. Oh, it's actually got a nice bump there, back up, so I'm actually probably where I'm at. I like Normie. I put in a good chunk of Normie. And I teach everyone how to get into base protocol. Base protocol is very simple and easy. There's a bunch of ways to do it. I'll show you my way. It's very simple, everybody. You'd go here. You have to have Ethereum. Okay, sorry. You have to have Ethereum in the wallet, in the Wallita. All right? So say you have Ethereum in your wallet and you're on Ethereum, all right? So you're going to go here. It's very simple. You're just going to go to Bridge. Such a simple way to do it. And again, this may be the more expensive way because it's convenient. There's other bridges and there's other places for airdrops too. But I just scroll down to base. I select the token. And you could almost bridge any token you want, really. Right? You will pay a little bit. I paid $50, right? But it was convenient and easy. And so I said, and I had US Tether. So I was like, I want to move my Tether over to, but they didn't have Tether here. I put in Tether and they did this change finance. I didn't trust that. I didn't know, for whatever reason. So I just did Ethereum. And I moved my Tether to Ethereum from Ethereum to base. And then I was ready to go. And then I went to Deck Screener. Okay. Very simply. And you can go right here. See where it says trade on Sushi Swap? Hit that button. It comes up. And then I bought the coin right here. Right? Connect, MetaMask. Boom. And bang. You see? Cross-chain swap. You can, I believe I can swap this to base and it still shows up, see? And there's my money on the base protocol. And then I could go here, hit Normie, and I could buy it here. So that's how I got into Normie. And again, everyone's learning about this now, right? Like my videos, look, $2,700 in a Normie. I put it like $3,000. How much did I put in a big amount, $2-3 grand. I put in about, I think I put in about like $3,000. I'm down a little bit. All right. I got some Brett too. I didn't remember, but I bought Brett last night, I guess. I do things I don't even remember. Last night, I guess I bought Brett because I kept hearing it. And there's a chance I turn this $3,000 into 30,000 or more. You never know. And again, it could go to zero. Like, it's very high risk here. Like, let's just be honest. This is extremely high risk things that I'm doing. And then when I was done, it ended up at 333 on the ETH. I don't know how that's possible. But again, there you go. So I got two of the memes. You can't buy them all. You can't have everything. You know what I mean? So I got some Aerodrome and I got two of the memes. That covers me for base protocol. Okay? Now, base also, I think, may be doing an airdrop at one point. So it may be something that you want to look for, like where to do the swaps and fun stuff like that. Everybody, I want to... Oh, yeah. Now, there's one thing I wanted to bring up, but I'll bring it up tomorrow. All right? Did we get to the 1,000 likes? We still didn't get 1,000 likes. You people are slipping, man. Like, are you guys that sloppy? I love y'all, but come on, man. Let's get real. I'm sorry. I show up every single day without a day off. I expect top-notch watchers. I expect people to go all the way. All right? If you don't go all the way, then I don't know if you want to go on the mission with me, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 1,000 likes. I appreciate the respect. All right. I'm giving you value, too, for it. Like, I'm not just dangling. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you some value for that. So you got Wi-Fi Map, Gala, Botto, and DQBait. You might want to look at Botto. You might want to find out what's going on with Botto. I never heard about it. It's a new coin for me. Where is it? Where can you find it? Botto. It's on MEXC. It's on CoinEx. Let's take a look at our friend Botto and what's happening. So Bitcoin lost the 30-second 200 SMA, but it's still well above the 50-minute, but it came right back down to it. We do not want to lose this 200 SMA on the 15-minute. We lose that, it's kind of like it ruins the whole story. The narrative doesn't play out as well as we thought. It's not perfect. So we really want to see the 15-minute stay above this 200 SMA. Now I got a lot of lines here. Let's get rid of all this nonsense. That's my only concern is someone watches the channel out of nowhere and they see this and it's a little sloppy at first, right? Because I'm building. They don't know that I'm building. Like, I'm always building every day. The moving averages are getting very close together. See that? That tells me that a move is coming. That a move to the upside is coming. I'm going to have faith in the moving averages here. And this was just a fake out, breakout back. It's just a retest. They're retesting the bottom of the pattern before they pump it again. They're retesting the 200 SMA before they pump it again. That's what I'm seeing. Again, we have heavy resistance. We need to break 64.5, and we need to get that weekly candle to close above 65.5. Shout out to the channel sponsors, Decrypted.tax. I'm telling you right now, it's the place to be. Decrypted.tax. Check it out. /lifer. Okay? We got a link right here and in the description. Let me pin that let me show it, give that to you. But decrypted.tax, check them out. If you're a lifer, you'll get 25% off. What if you bought and sold a bunch of things? You have no idea. You got DeFi. You have all this stuff everywhere, and you really don't know what you're doing. Get yourself prepared tax-wise in cryptocurrency the right way. They got services, software, and more. They got tracking services, too, where they can track you. I believe they can track your portfolio as well. But full-service tax preparation with API data collection, all right, starting at $600. Tax preparation using third-party data collection, starting at $500. And Form D schedule starting at $120. Get it going, everybody. I'm telling you right now, and get your 25% off with my services here with, mentioned in the lifer. All right. And they utilize innovative tax software to streamline your cryptocurrency and DeFi tax preparation. Save you time and minimize your tax liabilities at the state, local, and federal level while ensuring compliance with all U.S. tax reporting requirements. You can't beat it. You got to love it. Import your wallet and exchanges. Consolidate all your digital assets in one location for easy tax form generation and or review by a decrypted tax professional. All right. I personally work with the owner of this company. So bang, bang, bang. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he is not the same man. Wow. That's crazy. For $200 pound, my man just gives $200. Shout out to Jurgen Butts. He says, no man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he is not the same man. Celebrate the first super chat on the live. So the guy gives us an amazing quote, and he gives us a $200 super chat on the live. I mean, that's insane, right? Sam, what happens when GPT sells 100K Bitcoin in one transaction because they sell 5K and it crashes 50%? Please explain. You sound like a fearmonger, bro. I don't know what happens. I don't have a crystal ball, man. All right. I'll tell you what happens is they print so much money that someone in Yugoslavia freaks out and starts buying more Bitcoin. El Salvador buys more Bitcoin on the dip. Michael Saylor takes out a bunch of loan. And then Larry Flink crushes Grayscale because he's got more money than they do. So I don't know, man. You can short Larry Fink all you want. I don't know if it's the best idea to short the biggest money manager in the world, but anything is possible here. I'm not telling you Bitcoin's going to go all the way to the moon. We could be in for a black swan event. I'm the one guy telling you I don't know what's going to happen. I'm open-minded here. You know what I mean? I'm extremely open-minded. So we talked about this coin yesterday. I went over it. I said I liked it. So it looked like it could break to the upside. I gave you the target up 138%. For my first entry, it's already up 50% from when I gave it to you. We gave this live with a live stream. This thing is hot. Looks like it's going to continue to the upside. 4-hour looks absolutely beautiful with the breakout. This is the other flag here, and then we just put this out. But this is already breaking out. Doge. I see it doing numbers, and it already is. Stack put it out down here. My trading group, you would have known about this coin. Even I think when it first came out, I was looking at it. Now let's pull these numbers away, give you some space here. That's what happens when the graph shifts here. But yeah, that's breaking out on the 4-hour time frame. Again, I'd either get in now, which I usually don't because that's chasing, but I'd get in now with a stop loss below the 21, or I'd wait for a flag on the 7, 5, or the 1-minute time frame for my entry. I usually get in on the flag on the smaller time frames. Very rare that I'm going to just ape in to a bigger position there. All right. OMNOM. Doge. Just gaining some steam. All right. Russia ramping up 100,000 troops, getting ready for a major offensive. Lieutenant General also Pavlik said Russia would want to maintain momentum after capturing the city of Advikova in the Donetsk region. Crazy. Funny, high-maintenance prima donna F-16 jets will be hard work for Ukraine. Former U.S. Marine pilot says, yeah, it's you got to really know what you're doing with those puppies. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for the 200 pound. That's amazing. Let's look at ORDS. We have ORDI. We have ORD swap. I remember I sold ORDS at 22 like 2 months ago, a month ago. I sold the top of that piece, remember? I was out. Maybe it went a little more, but I was out on that thing. I had made massive gains on it. Figured it was time. I like what I'm seeing for this pullback, though. It's good on the fibs, right? Sitting after bounce, kind of inverted. It's in the golden pocket. Definitely where you want to, take a nibble or take a thought of a nibble. Doesn't have a lot of support. The only area there is that little bit of traction that it's holding to. But look, I see a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there. You see it? Inverted head and shoulder, pointing to the upside. BRC 20s look like they may be starting to ramp up again. This thing does look hot. It's in the golden pocket Fibonacci retracement with the 4-hour pushing to the upside. It's a known BRC 20, catalyst, coin. So this thing could make gains. Hey, how you doing, my friend? How you doing there? This is my most beautiful wife in the world. Why don't you come say hi to everybody over here? Going for 10 hours. It's a 15-hour stream. Hey, paisano. Why? I got nothing to give, babe. Hold on there. See, this is the problem. You gotta ask them right here. Come here. Where's my referral link? I would have done the video. What? Oh, there it is right there. Nope. Nah, man, it's like... Yeah, I did it on the different browser. It didn't work on the different browser. No. I don't care, man. It's not working for me. I don't know what to tell you guys. Shout out to everybody here at Ziggy. XRP for ETH, please. That's an interesting one. And now it's going to be the last super chat of the day, everybody. Shout out to Jurgen Butts gifting 50 crypto memberships. I can't believe what you just did. But this guy gives 50 memberships and then gives a $200 super chat. 50 memberships is $4 or $5. I mean, the guy gives $500. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm in shock right now. I can't believe it. 50 memberships, man. I got to stay here for everyone to get their memberships now. So look, we're retesting. See, this is the retest. This is where we should get the bounce. We do not want to lose the 200 SMA on the 15 minute. We have been below it ever since we got the nasty drop on this 22nd of March, right? So now we can, just like we go when we dump below it, we pump above it usually. And so far we are respecting that line. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, jumping on it. Let's take a look at XRP ETH. I love that sound of the gifted memberships just coming in. They just keep coming in strong, baby. Loving it. Loving it. It's going with the music too. It's just like this lovely sound of people just gaining. People just gaining. And today I'm going to do a members only. I'm going to ask my team, Jamie, how do I do a members only stream? Let's do one. I want to do one today. I'm going to do an AMA, like sit in my backyard in the rain with a raincoat on. It's something, we're going to do something real exclusive that you've never seen before on this channel. And we're going to bring it to you guys live today in a way you've never thought possible. In Ramadan. And you're like, where does he get all the energy? I don't even eat during the day or drink any water. God has provided so much energy for me every day of my life. It's amazing. Okay. Last but not least, XRP for Ethereum. Are you having a good time on the stream today? Are you feeling good? Blessings on blessings. So look, everything's in this inverted head and shoulder. All right? And what's interesting, there's an inverted head and shoulder there too. And you got above the 200 SMA, and you got a golden cross. Very bullish sign that you're starting some type of bigger movement for XRP. This is how it would start. So it would begin like this. I mean, you could have the break. You could say you broke back inside this trend line. I like what I'm seeing here with a stop loss at the other side of the 200 SMA, right? And you go from there. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, that's it. Looks like it's going to beat up on XRP. It looks like you got something brewing here. Pretty spot on, my friend. So I would re-enter the trade here again. All right, I would re-enter the trade here again. That trade, don't worry about that trade. It's down a little bit because that's the bigger trade. Don't sweat it, though. I'm not going to sweat that at all. That's the big boy. Trade I just opened is right here off of this bounce, see? So the stop is going to be down at 64,276. The entries really are about now, and I'm going for 67,750 for the move, okay? I just wanted to be completely open about it. Everybody, if you want to trade where I'm trading, you want to get down where I'm getting down, you want to learn what I learned, go to MEXC.com, hit the link. You can KYC with an RNS ID and jump on it today. Hit I Trust Capital too as well, and if you jump on into my trading group, you go to CryptoLifer.com. You hit the link. It sends you to my website, CryptoLifer.com. No Patreon. We don't do that. They take a lot of money from creators. Join today, join today, join today. Learn to trade and unlock financial freedom, everybody. And you're going to get prompted to join my newsletter. If you scroll down, put your email address, hit consent. 2 newsletters a week. They're going to blow your mind. Please put in your email address. Give me that 1 second of your time, and I'm going to give you so much more value every single day. So look for this to retest, to break back up to the upside. That is called a retest. The 7-minute should be low and pointing up. It is. This flag should bump us to the upside. It has like these kind of cup and handle vibes to it. See, it's kind of got a little cup and handle. The target there would be 65,875, and we'd make a big move to the upside. So I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin here on this bounce. All right. Click on the gift icon up there to get one. Allow. Amen. What we looking for WIF? Will it go to $2? I don't think so, my man. No. How do you get the membership? Just go here and hit join today. It's very simple. Okay. And then you can see that we have different plans. $99 for the year annually, $270 for 3 months, or $99 for the month. That's $1,200 for the year. You save $200 immediately if you buy the year immediately. Right? You save $30 here, 10% if you buy 3 months. So always going to be a better deal if you get the bulk order. And look, I just said Bitcoin's about to pump to the upside. I showed you the move. And there it is, pumping to the upside. I showed you where it was going to retest off of. Boom. I got it locked and loaded. I could teach you so much. $99 is cheap. We find proof of works early, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Yeah, whatever happened to this ever, what is it called? Ever up, ever, what do you call it? Ever something? What the heck was it, Bert? Let's see if I can find it on my own. Let's see what a good sleuth I am. Everscale? Thanks for the gift. Yep. Wow, you guys are awesome. And this guy gifted another 10 memberships. I can't believe people are this nice. I just can't believe it. It's just so insane. It's on EGX. Yeah. Evermoon, Everstar. Oh, I got to be careful typing EGX because you know what I mean? Like, I wish they hadn't have done that. Oh, there's only one X at the beginning? Evermore. And see, some of these, they come out here. Look at Lexay. I remember actually looking at that. Wow, nice call again on the proof of work, man. He got it in down here. He did it with XNA. He did it with a few other coins. And look, there's a freaking 4.5x at one point, a 3.5x since Burke put this out in the trading group. We got so many amazing individuals that have so many different ways to skin a cat here. Right? This giving is crazy. Sam, the stream is kind of like church fellowship. Positive prayer. God bless you and yours, and thank you for what you do. Amen, man. Thank you. Hey, I just want to keep it positive, man. I want a place for people to stay positive and be amazing. That's all. I was already a member, but my card expired. But I'm back, and I will be here with my brother Sam. Amen. Shout out to my brother Rudy. We love you, man. The giftings, bro. Changed my mother's alternator on her truck in the rain yesterday. Hey, you're the man, dude. That's what you're supposed to do. Right? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. All right? Bitcoin getting that bounce back to the upside. Nice, back above 55.105. Pepe. What's up with Pepe going, huh? Back at 75. It's pretty nice that it bounced off that low at 59. To me, I feel like it's just like this. It's flagging outside of the flag. And it's doing the inverted head and shoulder. We're seeing, and so look, I see it. I believe I see what's going to happen here. And again, I could be wrong. Shoulder, head, right shoulder for Pepe back to the upside. Consolidation. This could be the bottom. This could be the last chance to buy Pepe before it goes on a massive rally. It really could. It really, really could. I gave all my money away last night, but I wanted to buy Pepe. So I got to wait till tonight. I feel like one more dip for Pepe is just a retracement. Remember me up, Sammy. Floki moving nicely. Maybe we check Soul Card. Great RDA disclaimer. I'm in. Interesting. Hey, if I don't get a membership, I'll try to join in a few weeks. Seems super cool. All of my prayers are out to you, Baker. We're all here for you, and we love you. Hope you're okay, my man. Best community in crypto has been for the 99 for 18 months. About the best decision I ever made. My name is different on YouTube, though. Shout out to Sleep Boost Gym. We love you. Are you staking your AERO? No. I don't stake everything, man. You know what I mean? You can't have everything out there. You can't. If you have 50 coins and they're all stakeable, like, some have to just be on a hardware wallet or safely placed away, right? How's fasting? Fasting is going amazing. It's one of the greatest times ever, man. Yeah. Wow, another gifted 10 memberships. You people are just, this is just, I can't handle it. I can't handle the love, man. You guys are just too nice. If you keep gifted memberships, I can't leave, right? Wow. Don't forget to drink water. You can't drink water during Ramadan, my friend. Okay? That's where the fast, that's where you become a real man. That's why Ramadan makes you a real man or a real woman. If you wake up, you don't drink water or eat food for basically 16, 18 hours that day, or at least 12 to 15 hours, you know, from 7 a.m. all the way to 7 at night. It's 12 hours, all right? Can't drink anything. You can't eat or drink anything during Ramadan from sun up to sundown, okay? That's it. That's it. And you do it for God. I also don't touch myself in any way, shape, or form for the entire month and down here.
You know what I mean? I don't engage in any sexual behavior for the whole month. I keep myself pure for that month. That month, I dedicate myself to God and to my charts. You know what I mean? I'm here for my trading group. You guys are God's people, so I got to be here. You know what I mean? How do we accept the gift? You know what? I tried to accept gifts before, and I'm always bad at it. I don't know how to do it. I saw you go up here to the 3 dots, and you hit like accept gift or something. Sam, what's your email? CryptoLifers@gmail. CryptoLifers@gmail. Never been more motivated about something in my life. I love you, Jay Knutson. I'll buy the YouTube membership. I just can't find it. Do I need to go to the channel? Yeah, but honestly, it's just the YouTube membership is just a kind of supportive gimmick for the channel. You don't get anything. There's nothing like, but I want to do private live streams. Today, I'm going to ask my team how to figure that out. And we're going to set up one. Click the gift icon, but where is it? Like if I wanted to get a gift, like how do I, When you're gifted memberships, do you send in a Snapchat of the gift or do you go to Discord? Nah, see, that gifted membership is not a membership to the trading group. 2 different things, my friend. Yeah. This is just a $5 membership it's just a perk that they give you on YouTube. It's not the $99 subscription to my Discord. They're 2 different things. All right. Just clocking out of work. God bless you, brother. I'm just clocking in. You just changed the privacy settings to members only. Okay. The green gifted bubbles. So you click on this and you can grab one and say, I can buy them. You get a cool name in the chat and some exclusive emojis. That's true too. You get a green name. Anyone think Bitcoin will pump? Yeah, but maybe not for the streamer. Sir, 65,300 possible. Anything is possible, my man. But just be careful. It's weekend trading, so it doesn't always go so perfectly. I will tell you that, right? I'm in on Solana, baby. All right, everyone, I'm winding down. You can see my energy is done. I did 2 hours straight, and I'm kind of like careening down. Usually these are 20-minute, 30-minute little intros. I don't know how I started going live, even on the weekends. But you know what? It feels good to do what you got to do. So that's what I do. All right. Shout out if you traded with me. We had fun. Had some ups and downs. We want to just make sure the 15-minute stays above the 200 SMA. If we lose the 200 SMA, I turn bearish. All right, I'm sorry to say. As long as we stay above that, everything is good to go. 7-minute got the pump, but now we're kind of playing games here. We're not getting the follow through because it's weekend trading. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Let's look at our last bit of fan funding. Soul Card and WIF. All right. I see WIF pumping to the upside, even if it made a dip down here, down to 169, and then I feel like that would be a steal for WIF. So I'd have limit orders all the way from 96 up to, 188. And if that would be an area that I'd be considered grabbing some WIF. You look at your bigger time frames, and it's really pulled back, and it's inside what's called a bull flag. That's a flag right there, and it's, consolidated, getting bought up, and it's not getting sent to the downside pretty much. While the stochastics reset. You kind of have swing up while that swings down. You got hidden bullish. It tells me we get to 572 not too long from now. All right. And last but not least, but Soul Card. Is that a MEMEAI kind of coin? Soul Card. Wow, this thing is booming, dude. It came out on March 10th. At 5 cents, and it's, wow, you did a 5x on this. Congratulations, dude. And honestly, that flag is nice right there. It says it could continue. I don't know anything about this coin. I will tell you that the TA looks pretty solid. And for whatever reason, it's continuing to the upside.
Got that crazy wick there for now. Soul card, $28 million market cap, locked liquidity. Seems to have a little bit of a buzz here. The card for all your crypto needs. No KYC Solana card. For purchases online, instantly creates a top-up Soul card. Don't want to spend your IRA in real cash? No annual fees, automatic conversion. Get your Soul card. Hold up. I mean, that's hot. I'd buy this right now. That's utility. On Solana for a $28 million market cap. Yo, this is crazy. I mean, who would not want that? That's exactly what you want, right? That's crazy. Anyway, this looks hot to me. I think we found something that could boom. And then, see how it's a slanted, inverted head and shoulder? I see these break to the upside, the length of their base, the wick to the wick here, off the neckline. I see this going to 62 cents. It's got a good product. It's brand new. Nobody really knows about it. It's only been out for 2 weeks. And you can actually spend your soul money that everyone uses on a card. Are you kidding me? If they pull this off and they're actually doing it, this thing is hot. I would research this. I don't normally push a small meme with a little market cap like this. And I don't own any. And I don't know anything about this thing, but this is hot. And we find coins every time I go live here. It's a research fiesta. All right. 65,000's battling. Bitcoin's playing games with us on this weekend day. Everybody, I'd stay away from, going too crazy. WIFBAG. Crazy. What all these this thing just came out. Anyway, be careful, everybody. Be careful. I don't go too crazy. I just do enough to keep myself involved. You know what I mean? Bitcoin's stressing me today. It's like heavy volatile for a Saturday morning. It's got to stay above the 200 SMA on the 15. That's all that matters to me. Get that cross for the 21, and we get our follow through and get the breakout to continue. It seems like it's struggling right now. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And everyone, thank you so much for jumping on in. I appreciate it more than you ever know. You can, you will, you are the best. You guys supported me so much right now. I can't believe it. Thank you for the super chats, the gifted memberships, and all the support. Really, really strong. I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the trading group.